Good morning, Pre-K1. I wanted to share with you a wonderful book called The Tiny Seed by Carle. What do you predict this book will be about? It's called The Tiny Seed, and then we see a flower on the cover. What do you predict the book will be about? Tell your friends, tell your parents. All right, let's discover all about The Tiny Seed. And Carle is the author and the illustrator. It is autumn. A strong wind is blowing. It blows flower seeds high in the air and carries them far across the land. One of the seeds is tiny, smaller than any of the others. Will it be able to keep up with the others? And where are they all going? Where do you think those seeds are going? One of the seeds flies higher than the others. Up it goes. It flies too high and the sun's hot rays burn it up. But the other tiny seeds sail on with the others. Another seed lands on a tall and icy mountain. The ice never melts and the seed cannot grow. The rest of the seeds fly on, but the tiny seed does not go as fast as the others. Here he goes. He's going to catch up with them, I hope. Now they fly over the ocean. One seed falls into the water and drowns. The others sail on with the wind, but that tiny seed does not go as high as the others, but he keeps going. One seed drifts down onto the desert. It is hot and dry, and that seed cannot grow on the desert. Now the tiny seed is flying very low. Here he goes, but the wind pushes it on with the others. Finally, the wind stops and the seeds fall gently down to the ground. But a bird comes by and eats one seed. The tiny seed is not eaten. It is so small that the bird does not even see it. Can you see the tiny seed? Where is he? Now it's winter. After the long trip, the seeds settle down. They look just as they're going to sleep in the earth. The snow falls and covers them like a soft white blanket. But here comes a hungry mouse that also lives in the ground. He eats a seed for his lunch. But that tiny seed lies very still and the mouse does not see it. Do you see the tiny seed? Now it's spring. After a few months as the snow has melted, it is really spring. Birds are flying, the sun is shining, rain falls. The seeds grow so round and full they start to burst open a little. Now they're not seeds anymore, they're turning into plants. First they send their roots down into the earth, then their little stems and leaves begin to grow up toward the sun and air. There's another plant that grows much faster than the new plant. It's a big fat weed, and it takes all the sunlight and the rain away from the other small new plants, and that little plant's gonna die. But the tiny seed hasn't begun to grow yet. It will be too late. Hurry. But finally, it too starts to grow into a little plant. Can you find the little seed turning into a little sprout? A small plant? Can you point to him? You're right. There he goes. The warm weather also brings the children out to play. They too have been waiting for the sun in springtime. One child doesn't see the plants. Oh no, and he runs along and he breaks one of the plants. Oh, poor plant. Now it cannot grow anymore. The tiny plant that grew from the tiny seed is growing fast. Look at it now. But its neighbor grows even faster. Before the tiny plant has 3 leaves, 1, 2, 3. The other plant has 7. Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And look, a bud, and now you're in a flower. But what is happening? Oh no, there's footsteps and a shadow looms over. And a hand reaches down. Oh, the boy has picked a flower to give to his friend. Oh, that's wonderful. It is summer. Now that tiny plant from that tiny seed is all alone. It grows on and on. It doesn't stop. The sun shines on it and the rain waters it. It has many leaves. It grows taller and taller. It's even taller than the people. It's taller than the trees. It's taller than the houses. And now a flower grows on it. People come from far and near to look at this flower that came from that little tiny seed. It's the tallest flower they have ever seen. It's a giant, enormous, humongous flower. All summer long, the birds and bees and butterflies come visiting. They have never seen such a big and beautiful flower. This is an amazing flower, they tell their friends. Oh, now it's autumn again, and the days grow shorter and the nights grow cooler, and the wind carries yellow and red leaves past the flower. Some petals drop from the giant flower and they sail along with the bright leaves over the land and down to the ground. By flower, the petals are falling. The wind blows harder. The flowers have lost almost all its petals. It sways and bends away from the wind, but the wind keeps growing stronger and it shakes the flower. And once more, the wind shakes the flower. And this time, the flower seed pods open. And out comes, oh no, tiny seeds. And they quickly sail far away on the wind. Oh, they're going to go find a home to grow too. Bye, tiny seeds. I wonder what's going to happen to the tiny seeds. What do you think? Bye, pre-K1. Just remember, look around for plants and tiny seeds all over your home and see if you can find something. Bye.